my daddy, hey, your baby is singing. I'll be singing and shouting and dancing for the rest of eternity. My loves, you see this person I'm talking about today? She's not your regular gospel minister. Rara. The love I have for her is on another level. Today, I'm going to expose the true story of Sunmisola. Before we get started, I just want to ask for mercy in advance. In case I do not pronounce the names properly, please forgive me. Thank you very much. Her full name is Sunmisola Elizabeth Agbebi Okeleye. And she was born on the 2nd of May, 1998 in Ikorodu, Lagos State, Nigeria. Her parents are from Ekiti State, which is in the western part of Nigeria. Sunmisola is a gospel minister. She's a songwriter and an incredible worship leader. Emphasis on incredible. She's one of the few worship leaders I know that will lead you in worship into God's presence without the usual serere. This is not to throw shade on any worship leader, but sometimes I just want you to lead me in worship without plenty talk. Most times it gets tiring and I have to even fast forward it to where the worship actually starts from. But with Sunmisola, you just get straight up into worshiping God and you would enjoy the worship. I don't know about you lots, but this is how I feel, and I'm certain that most persons feel the same. Moving on, Sunmisola comes from a family of 6. She's the first child of 4 beautiful children. She was raised by her grandparents because her dad was always traveling, and at that time her mother worked as a business manager for UAC, so she was kind of very busy to raise Sunmisola properly. So she allowed Sunmisola to stay with her grandparents for 11 to 12 years, and during that period she checked up on Sunmisola regularly. While Sunmisola was at her grandparents' house, she attended premier school and completed her primary education at Tulip Schools, and then she went on to Sagab College for her secondary education. She's currently pursuing her bachelor's degree in mass communication at the National Open University of Nigeria. Sunmisola began singing at the young age of 4. Her grandparents are pastors, so she almost always was in church with her grandfather. One day, one man who was also his church member asked her to come and join the children choir. She refused and she ran away, unknown to her that the man had gone to tell her grandmother. She said she knew she could sing, but she was very shy. She had always been an introvert, even as a child. But her grandmother did not even bother asking her if she was interested in joining the choir. Her grandmother just paid for the choir uniform and instructed her to ensure that she was in the choir rehearsal by next Sunday. That was how she reluctantly joined the mass choir. She said the first time that she led a song was when she was just 7 years old. And after the service, an old lady who was also a church member testified that while the worship was going on, the pains that she has had for years suddenly disappeared. And after the worship was done, she felt so relieved. Her grandparents were impressed. Her grandfather told her about the testimony. It was evident that God's mighty hand was upon her life from such a young age. That testimony made Sunmisola to become very serious with the choir rehearsals, and it drew her kind of close to God. After a while, she moved back to her parents' house. She kept singing in the choir and sometimes going for competitions. She released her first single titled Amazing in November 2020. While she was growing up, she had a boyfriend. His name was Victor. They had plans to get married in the future. One day, while she was ending a fasting and prayer session that she had, Victor's brother called her and told her that Victor had been shot and he is dead. She said she had never felt pain like that before. She cried a lot. But the beautiful thing is that God strengthened her. Despite the pain that she was going through, she was able to sing. She kept on singing, worshiping God. And she sang so much, so well that she felt God's presence around her each time she sang. She just surrendered totally to God. His power was so real to her. And in February 2022, she was thrown into the limelight. She became so famous with her hit song, Kosheunti.
Ọba mi kò ṣeunti o, kò ṣeunti. Ọba mi kò ṣeunti o, rárá, kò ṣeunti.
That was just the beginning, because in November of that same year, she became even more famous when she sang, my daddy, hey, your baby is singing.
My daddy, your baby is singing. I will be singing.
So she released that song in October 2022 and she featured Lawrence Oyor in it. And since then, she has never looked back. So God used her pain to prune her for the stage. In that same year of 2022, God connected her with her now husband, Adeyinka Okeleye. They began dating and then they got married on the 3rd of June 2023. And just recently, they welcomed their beautiful son to the world. From this story, you can see how God used Sunmisola's pain of losing a loved one to make her a great worship leader. You can also see how God turned that little shy girl into the beautiful global phenomenon that she is today. She said she was stubborn. She said she gets angry. She said she was opinionated. God looked past all those things and he still made her whom he wanted to make her. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to surrender your life to him and God will use you. That's all I have for you lots. Ensure you subscribe to my channel, like and share this video. I'll see you all in the comment section. For now, bye.